Welcome to the Bean Apple Podcast.
Belichick, I text him all the time. He just doesn't answer.
Somehow got mono. God knows who he was making out with.
Somebody had given me 2 tickets to a Jet game, and I had to run into a store. Came out, they broke my window, and they left 4 more tickets.
All right, what is up, Bean Apple fans? We're getting a little creative today. We are going to play with some DraftKings lineups and build a winner that you guys can hopefully utilize and take some key pieces off. Obviously, you're probably not going to copy us because everybody's going to, and then you're going to split the top prize like 25,000 ways, and that's not going to be anything. So, pick and choose what you want. We're gonna work this out and put together a team. What do you say, John? You ready to go?
Absolutely.
All right. So this is a little different. Obviously, we usually go live. We're recording this. There's not going to be any video of us up, so you can see the screen the best that you can without it shrinking down. So hopefully you still enjoy it. Please let us know. Please subscribe, and please like the episode so it gets some love. So with that, so John, for me, I always start at quarterback. I don't know if that's the way you go.
I do.
Okay. So
actually, a lot of times I'll start at defense.
Defense. Okay.
Yes, only because it shows a lot more money for the average, and I don't know, it's mental for me, I guess. But please, let's start a quarterback.
Okay. So for me, I usually like to I do defense isn't last, but after I grab like my core guys, then I go to defense. I grab a defense, and then I see what I have left to fill in the rest. So let's see how it plays out. So this week, this is the main slate. This is the Millionaire Maker roster that we're going to put together. So off of this, kind of what do you like quarterback wise?
So, always look at matchups. You always have to look at matchups.
Mm-hmm.
And quite honestly, looking at value this week, the way Miami's defense has been playing, they're atrocious right now. They're 29th in the league. Maybe a Matt Ryan. He's getting what's his face back this week, right? Help me out here. Yeah, Calvin Ridley. Pitts played a huge part in that win against the Jets right before bye, I want to say. So they're targeting Pitts. Then you start looking at like Joe Burrow. He's playing Baltimore. Baltimore's D is super hot right now. I know my son-in-law doesn't want to hear that. But here's the thing. For the price, Jalen Hurts is putting up serious numbers. I don't know how he's doing it. Mm-hmm. But for $6,900 against Vegas, man, I'd probably go with Jalen Hurts right there, or even a Stafford for a couple hundred more. But are they going to be up so high that they start running? You know what I mean? And that's my concern with Stafford.
So I like where you're going. I kind of like the guy below it that you hate, Mr. Ryan Tannehill, as well, going up against that Kansas City defense that is a siphon. Right now.
So normally I'd love Tannehill in fantasy. I'm not going to lie. I don't like Tannehill, but this year he's off. And I'll tell you what, Derrick Henry, what's he averaged the last 3 or 4 weeks? 150 plus a week. Yeah. It's been amazing, just an amazing run. So, but that wouldn't be bad because it's going to be high scoring. So he's going to have to throw, I'm sure.
All right. You know what? I think I'm going to agree with you here with Jalen Hurts. I think that game has the potential to be back and forth, relatively high scoring, and he is putting up the numbers, especially with his legs as well. So I like that. Now here, we'll run through running back here. We'll grab a core guy on running back and a core guy on wide receiver. Yeah. So I'm tempted to spend the money here at the very top there with Derrick Henry, who seems to be unstoppable.
Let's just do it to do it. Let's just do it to do it, and we'll see if we need to renegotiate later.
He's chalk. He's the chalk play against Kansas City, but if you don't have him in and he puts up 30 points, forget it. Right? Yeah. It's just over from that point. Yeah. All right. Let's jump over here. Let's look at our wide receivers. Who is going to make us the most money? We pairing up Calvin Ridley, or are we going to go? Oh, actually, we didn't go with Matt Ryan, but from Philly's perspective, do we want to go quarterback wide receiver with?
I don't trust any. Smith? So I love Devonta Smith. How much is he this week, though?
He is 5,400.
So I'll tell you what. I try going Devonta Smith every week.
No, that's Devonta. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You know who I really like this week, and
Yeah.
if as long as Tua plays, is Waddle. Him and Waddle seem to have a certain type of connection
Yeah.
with that quick release, that Jerry Rice slant play that just seems to be unstoppable. And Atlanta's defense is terrible, absolutely terrible.
So let's take a look here. His last game, 29 points. He had a massive coming out
Yep.
there.
And that was coming back off an injury, right? So
Yeah. So home games though, averaging 8, away games 17, but that last game really,
yeah,
really skewed the numbers.
I mean,
you can see. I mean, he's this is your DraftKings. This is your perfect DraftKings player because
Yes.
he's either going to hit big or he's going to miss, and that's what's going to win you. When he puts up 29, he's got it, and then that's what you need to really get into the money. So I like it. I say we roll
Yep.
with that, which isn't our high price guy, but that's a
now
nice
I would
piece.
change that if Tua doesn't play, because Tua is questionable. If Tua doesn't play, I wouldn't play Waddle because those two weeks, Jacoby Brissett was a quarterback, so I'd probably be reluctant there.
Yeah, and let's grab a quick update here. He's limited. He did a walkthrough,
Yeah,
so has experienced any setbacks in his return. So he's still expected to suit up. So yeah, 2 is still looking good. All right, so let's jump over to defense and then really get an idea of where our money is left at. So what are you thinking here? Are you thinking? I mean, the top is just
I
it's
can't
juicy,
pay that,
but
I
it's
can't
too
pay
much money.
that, though. Yes, this is where I start looking for, the Eagles going to do something. I mean, they're average, 5.2. Will they come up? I mean, they get a good pass rush, and that Vegas offensive line isn't the greatest. I mean, 2,300. Washington football team, I'm staying away, man.
Yeah,
I can't. Titans, no way against Kansas City.
New England.
I think they're a little bit higher, though, too, because they're playing the Jets. 34 isn't bad. But honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards that Philly D. It's only 2,300, so you're really not paying anything. And the uptake on that, or the Cardinals, like you just circled it against Houston.
Yeah. I mean that's what I'm liking.
You know what?
Especially at home.
Yes, especially at home. They're sack machines. They're probably they're probably going to have 12 sacks again. I mean, there's 24 points right there. So,
all right, let's see what we
yeah,
got.
I'm with you.
All right. So let's now we got an idea here. We've got about 5,000 average.
Yeah.
But we can make up for that in tight end or flex.
Of course.
When we get into our running backs, right? I mean, I like trying to grab the Hubbards, filling in, but he's getting a little pricey now.
Yeah.
Real nice last week was Khalil Herbert right here at 5,200. Still, you look at who he's around, right? I mean, Gaskin, Mike Davis, Sanders. He has the potential to put up much bigger numbers, but he's going up against Tampa. They fall behind. They're going to go to more of a receiving back, I think, than him.
Yeah, agreed.
And then you've lost out big. And then it thins out real fast. So,
sure does. Believe it or not, if you want to stay right there, Joe, actually scroll back up a little bit. So McKissic is a receiving machine. He really is. It's not showing it yet, but he is. I mean, averaging 10 points a week. What are the Jets going to try and do against New England? They're going to try and run the ball. You get Carter there, but is he going to get enough touches to generate? I mean, I look at the points per game. I kind of don't. I don't like that with some of these cheaper running backs because you never know. I like McKissic for his PPR, but for a couple hundred more, you can go to like Gaskin if they would run him, which I don't. I mean, he got no love last week. I didn't understand that.
No,
you can always go
good.
Was it what? No, Gaskin. I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you said Herbert. Yeah, last week. I mean,
yeah, Gaskin
Khalil Herbert
didn't get nothing.
19 points last week for Herbert, which was great. He got the opportunity. And he seized it. I mean,
but boy, they're playing Tampa this week.
Yeah, 3 receptions. Jesus, 2 receptions on 3 targets for only 15 yards. So he did get some looks there, but I mean, I don't know. I like with Justin Fields, he is struggling a little bit with his adjustments and going up against that Tampa defense. They're probably going to give him fits, which could be a lot of checkdowns.
Could be.
So that could be a really nice roll of the dice too. I don't know. What are you thinking? 'Cause now we're getting up there. I mean, I think Herbert's probably your best bang for your buck, but McKissic probably isn't bad either.
Yeah, if you want to look at him.
His game log, he has the potential to give you 20-point games, except for it's in every other week, which means this should be a
down week for him.
A down week, yeah.
Except they're playing Green Bay, and they're going to score. I mean, again, it's kind of a roll of the dice. He did rush it, what does it say, for 8 times for 45 yards too. So, no, that's all right. That's all right. So there's upside. I start looking at the defenses. Green Bay's defense isn't so great, but Drake had a killer game last week too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, let's plug them in and see what.
There you go. We'll see what we got.
Build around here. All right, so we got to get some more wideouts.
Yeah.
And we've got still 5,050 left. This is a guy I target on every wrong week. Rondale Moore. If I pick him, he's not doing anything. So, which
let's
is really
see
funny
what we got here.
His game log. So I took him week 3, week 4, didn't take him week 5, week 6 I took him. It's like, you kidding me here? Like, what did I do? I feel like I insulted him somehow, even though I've always talked very highly of him, but he doesn't like me very much. But against Houston, I mean,
that's just so many receivers on that team to take like the number 3, you know. But you're right. He's probably that means he's gonna blow up. He's gonna blow up this week.
Yeah. But it's like with Hurts, I kind of want to pair him up with somebody.
Right.
And I feel like DeVonta Smith is your best option.
Probably.
And then probably come back with like, I'm assuming Vegas is going to put up some points in this one.
You would assume that, yes.
I mean, yes. If we're thinking Hurts is going to go, I mean, we got to come back with something. So let's say we did this, and then I feel like Ruggs has been
heating up a lot, man.
So I mean, he has the potential to go ballistic as well. So if we came with Ruggs on the backside, now we're at 4,600. We're going with a very young receiving core here.
So if you look at tight end, the kid from Cincinnati, we're on to Cincinnati. What's his name? Uzmanzada. Uzomah.
Uzomah, right?
Once again, we don't.
Uzomah, I think. Yeah. I mean, he's a very touchdown dependent, but except for week 4.
Yeah.
Massive week 4 there. But yeah, a goose egg before that, single digits after.
Targets scare me too. I didn't realize he only got targeted a couple times.
Yeah.
And is Houston and will Arizona use Zach Ertz?
Zach Ertz probably not right out the gate.
Or would he? I don't know. Where is Buffalo's on a bye? I was gonna say Knox. Okay, never mind there. Is Gronk playing?
I think it was saying probably not. Yeah, still a non-participant Thursday.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Because for 4,800, my goodness, if he's playing, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. So I feel like GESICKI's been really picking it up a lot too. So,
he has.
Let's see, 22, 8, 16, 18. So nice
against
play
Atlanta
there.
Too.
Yeah. That might be the way to go. Or
let's
see, 47 to. I like Kyle Pitts having the opportunity to build on what he started against the Jets in London too. I mean, that's nice. But when you're looking at the average points,
right?
Which I mean, we don't care about average points. We want explosive. So 29 points 30 points. 30 points. So
look at the targets the last 2 games though. That's what I like seeing. So there's an uptick there. Right. But you're right, at the price, And the chances are GESICKI is, and also Goddard is the number one there now for tight end in Philly.
Yeah,
so that's also something to look at, but he is queued up. So I don't know. Could be a thought there.
Illness, non-participant today. Worked on the sideline. Work, clear. Sunday matchup should. Yeah, so that's going to be a tough one to go off of. Let's throw Pitts in because the upside there is massive.
Yep.
But I don't know with 3,400 if there's anything we've.
Well, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. There's always a diamond in the rough.
Yeah. Right. Rashod Bateman. Could this be
coming off
one game?
He had six targets.
You like that? Only 29 yards. Didn't turn it into much, but since he's defense, you can put numbers up against. I don't want anything to do with Sean Jackson because that game's not televised.
Yeah. Pringle. And look at Pringle's targets last week. I'm curious about that.
Pringle's game log.
Only three. Okay, so again, still not a lot of love.
Yeah, very touchdown dependent.
Yeah, very true.
Josh Gordon, KC. Again, like you talked about, too many mouths to feed.
Yeah.
So
Danny Amendola. Look at that. Yeah. That a boy, Amendola.
And
I think you're on to something, man. I think you're on to something up there, what you had.
Cole Kmet.
Yeah,
now we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. I kind of like that.
I like Bateman, man. I mean, for the price, why not?
Yeah, you're talking, what we said, 6 targets, right? Yeah, 6 targets in his first game.
Yeah.
He's got a full week to get in sync, a little more in sync with Lamar. So he liked him out the gate. There's a reason to think that they're going to build on that. So there we go.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
$0 left. Look at that. So Hurts.
I mean, it's almost like we talked about this before, but we didn't. And that's with Derrick Henry in there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like that a lot. I mean, the explosive potential of this lineup is huge. You know, it's not a cash game, so we don't want to be middle of the road or above. So, I mean, Hurts, massive explosion potential. Henry has been destroying people. McKissic, like you said, they fall behind to Green Bay. A lot of dump offs, and McKissic can make a lot of things happen. Waddle, Smith, Ruggs, all speed and explosiveness. Kyle Pitts, great. Bateman building on, and that Arizona Cardinals defense. I mean, we saw what happened to Houston last week. I mean, they got I don't know what they found against New England, but every team needs to study that game film. But
stop it.
Davis Mills came right back down to earth last week again. So that one's really good. That defense is worth paying up a little bit for. I feel like they're too cheap. I don't know why they're so cheap, but it's kind of weird. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Overall,
I agree. I like it.
I like that lineup a lot. So, yeah, so that does it for the lineup build. So, please, guys, drop some comments. Tell us what you think, what you like, what you disagree with. Definitely want to hear from you guys. Give the show a thumbs up so it gets a little more attention, and subscribe. Let us know you want us to keep doing this, and we will keep putting it together. And I definitely, and I know John agrees with me, hope some of this helps you win some money. And if it does, you better drop it in the comments and let us know, because that's the fun of it. So, all right. So, John, anything else?
No, I like it.
All right, cool. So best of luck, guys, and thank you for tuning in. Please, again, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, drop your comments, tell us what you won, tell us what you love and hate. So until Sunday, have a great rest of your week, and we will see you very, very soon. Later.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.